Keep mathing with me, Mr. Barclay. Hey chat, it's me, Mr. Barclay, and today's learning objective is I can solve two-step equations. Hey, Mr. Barclay, not those types of steps. We're talking about steps you do when solving a mathematical equation, right? And you're thinking, oh no, this sounds really hard. It's really not. It's super easy, right? And in fact, you've been doing it since you were really young, right? And they looked like this when you were really young. You had star plus 3 equals 7, right? And you're like, okay, what's a star equal? Well, right now you're thinking, wow, this is so easy. I wish math was always easy like this. Star plus 3 equals 7. Well, I know the star has to stand for 4, right? Or question mark minus 4 equals 1. Oh, that's a harder one. Subtraction is always harder, right? What does the question mark stand for? 5. So probably recently you were looking at one-step equations, and your one-step equation involved the letter x, right? But instead of a star plus 3, you have x plus 3, and that equals 7, right? And then you have another type of equation. Again, you have an x minus 4 equals 1. Okay, you still have the same answer, but now you're solving for x. What does x equal? What plus 3 equals 7? 4. Or what minus 4 equals 1? X equals 5. All right, it's important to do the right steps in order to solve these equations. So then when equations get really long, you know how to solve them, right? So we have to learn the steps in order to solve them. When you have an equation, you have this equal sign. I like to draw a little fence down the equal sign, right? Because the equal sign means it's equal on both sides, right? I have this amount on this side, I have this amount on this side. They're equal. I have to keep things equal. So in order to solve an equation, if this says plus 3, I need the inverse operation of addition. Inverse operation, is that a hard word? No, it just means the opposite, right? So if you think about addition, what is the opposite of addition? Subtraction. So when I have this plus 3, I have to minus 3. Now, I can't just minus 3 from one side, then it won't be equal. So there's a saying that I love to say, whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other. Woo! I don't know where the woo came from, but here you go. So if I minus 3 right here, I also have to subtract 3 from this side, right? So I have a plus 3 and a minus 3. They actually cancel each other out, and I have x equals 4. Well, on the other side, see, I have this minus 4. What's the opposite of subtraction? Addition, right? So I have adding 4. And of course, whatever I do to one side, you must do to the other. Who's that person saying that? I don't know. Do you hear it too? Okay, so if I add 4, I have to add 4 to this side, and I get x equals, because this cancels out, 1 plus 4 is 5. Yes, they are the same answers that I got before, 4 and 5, but this will help you when you get to longer equations. So when starting a two-step equation, right, there's something that's really important, right? Remember learning about PEMDAS? PEMDAS, what's PEMDAS, right? PEMDAS is parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, subtract. Remember, because order is important.
Hey, I'll be right there, Mr. Barclay. Let me just finish putting on my shoes.
Wait, this doesn't seem to be right. Wow, get those feet out of here. Woof, what is that smell? All right, so when we're solving an equation, we have to do PEMDAS, but in reverse. We have to go backwards. We have to turn it around. Okay, so instead of PEMDAS, it's going to be SADMAP. We want to do addition and subtraction first, and then multiplying and dividing. So if I have this two-step equation right here, 2x plus 4 equals 10. Again, I draw my fence, and now I want to add or subtract first. I want to work away from this x. So I see this plus 4. What's the opposite of plus 4? Minus 4, right? Subtract 4. And of course, whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other, right? I want to keep things equal. If I minus 4 from this side, I have to minus 4 from this side so they stay equal. Okay, so I'm going to minus 4 from this side. This 2x comes down. I haven't done anything with the 2x. Minus 4 and plus 4 cancel out. I have 10 minus 4 equals 6. I still have my equal sign right here on the fence. Now I have 2x equals 6. Okay, there's one more step left. Look, here is step 1. This is why they're called two-step equations. I have another step. I have a second step. Now, when you have a coefficient in front of the x, that's what this 2 is. It's a coefficient. That means you're multiplying 2 times x. Okay? What is the inverse, again, the opposite of multiplying? Dividing. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2. That cancels out your 2 over 2 because that equals 1. So you're left with just x right here. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And if you knew that, you know how to solve a two-step equation. So we're going to look at one more two-step equation just to make sure you got this figured out. I bet you can do it really well. If you want to pause the video right now, solve it on your own. Okay, good job. Wow, you did a great job. Okay, I have my fence right here. I got this minus 2. What's the opposite of minus 2? Plus 2. And again, one last time, whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other. There's that guy again. Okay, plus 2, and these cancel out. I have 3 times x equals 7 plus 2 is 9, right? 3x equals 9. I divide by 3 on both sides. X equals, well, because 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Now, if you got this ahead of myself, give yourself a round of applause. Thank you for watching. Keep mathing with Mr. Barclay. We'll see you next time.